Previously on Being Human.
I'm traveling through time.
Little Smokey?
Please, blood of the child.
What happened here in our house?
She's sending me a message. I'm supposed to help her.
How did you pull this off? Club, getting the vampires in line.
After the virus, there was a pretty big vacuum in leadership. I stepped in. Who would even try something like that?
It's me.
Susan?
The wolf can come out whenever it wants. I felt powerful. I felt strong.
Can I get my espadrilles?
Yep.
Maybe hold off on turning our room into a CrossFit studio until after I leave?
Yep, perfect, smart.
Remember what we talked about, okay? Keep track of any triggers today. Anything that sets the wolf off.
Yeah, I'm on it. And you know what? You don't have to worry about things here, okay? I got it. I even made a to-do list.
Really?
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, it is great. Except, I can't find the to-do list, so...
Hey, guys. Sorry to interrupt. I really am trying to give you some private time, but, if I'm gonna help little Smokey, I just need to figure out who she was.
How are you gonna find her?
Well, I was hoping to get a little corporeal help from you.
I would, but I'm working doubles.
Oh, really? Till when?
Until her husband can hold down a job without attacking his boss.
Why doesn't Josh help you?
Well, no offense. Josh's attention span and focus is like a dog in a field of squirrels.
I resent that. I can't focus. I just need to get in a quick 10 miles and find my to-do list, which is somewhere.
Is this it?
Yes, that's it. Wow, it was right there, huh?
Do laundry, try chia seeds, batteries, question mark. And then there's a drawing of a pumpkin.
Yeah, that meant something. That meant something.
So much better this way.
Which way?
It's not wondering anymore what you're thinking. And if you're in this for the long haul.
Told you that I was.
I know, but then you went and proved it.
Aiden.
Oh, come on! What the...
Listen, the woman from the blood den, she dusted 10 more of us last night.
I told you I don't know who she is.
Yeah, I know, but you better find out. I think you're next.
First of all, how did you even get in here? What, did Josh and Nora invite you?
Yes, they invited me. We had waffles and pancakes. No, don't worry, I came in through the window.
Oh, so no one needs to invite you. It's fine. You can just...
I was born here, was I not? Come on, it's like a cradle carve-out clause, is it not? Do I need an invitation to where I was born? Mm-hmm. Okay, can we get back to Buffy? So we set up a temporary blood den. We had more security. We had everything we needed. She got them all.
I'm sorry, but what makes you think she's coming after me?
One of our funeral crews had to do a morgue run to your hospital, and they swear that she was watching you. So I sent a dozen guys down there to end her, but she was gone.
Look, your concern is touching, but you don't need to worry about me.
Come on, somebody needs to worry about you. I mean, all these surprise attacks, she's just clearly trying to make a statement.
What's the statement?
Well, what bigger statement than coming after you? Aiden freaking Wade, the last son of Bishop. Think about it. And I'm not gonna let her do that to you.
Okay, all right. I'll ask around again.
Yeah, thank you. Sorry, I don't know, it's hard to keep a morale up with this nut job on the loose, you know? Okay.
Wait, stop.
What?
You're not going out the window.
You want me to?
Yes, come on.
Okay.
Hey, there's no good way to tell you this, so...
Oh my God. What's he doing here?
What's he doing anywhere? You look me in the eye and you promised me, Aiden.
And you nearly killed us all by unlocking your cage and releasing your wolf. No, scratch that. You were trying to get me to kill you. Well, I guess that makes perfect sense, right? Because we're monsters, but there's gotta be room. There's gotta be room for human error. Josh, I'm sorry. I messed up. I didn't kill my son. I gave him a second chance. And that is something that we have all done for each other more times than I can count, Nora. Whatever he did to you, that's because of what I made him. It wasn't his fault.
And why is he here now?
To apologize. I'm really sorry for what I did. You saw me at my worst. When I attacked you, I wasn't thinking straight. I was out of control.
What? No, you're not remembering because you were unconscious. But I saw him. I know exactly what you. I saw it. I know he was trying to kill you.
Josh, I know. When you scratched me, you had no control over yourself. You could have killed me.
Yeah, but I never would. No way.
I know that. But we've been there before, okay? The unpredictable nature of what we are, we know what that is. He's gotten through the worst of it. I mean, look at him now.
Josh, things can get better. Maybe not perfect, but better.
Look, I know it's a lot to ask for, but what do you say?
I gotta jog it out.
Is that good?
Well, it's not a no.
Oh, great. It's Sally.
Okay, before I begin, I just want to reiterate how sorry I am about how things ended last time. Your flesh, your brains, totally safe, as are any pets.
You wonder why I told you to stay away?
Oh, right, but now I'm back to being old Sally, regular old boring ghost Sally.
The one who shredded Nick and killed my entire support group? That regular, boring?
We still have some issues to work through, so
Why are you here?
I really need your help, Zoe. I know that I've said this many, many times before, but something really awful happened to a little girl in our house.
Why would you do to her?
I didn't do anything. A group of chanting cult ladies did. I just watched.
Not helping your case.
I watched because I couldn't stop them.
Was someone holding your non-corporeal form down? Were you trapped in a salt box? I don't follow.
Look, I need to help her now. I need to. What if her soul's still out there? What if she's never gotten her door? What if that group of cult leaders kidnapped her and then made her a sister bride and forced her to live in a tent?
Okay, fine. I'll do it.
Really?
Do you have a choice?
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to scare you. Listen, I'm like you. I'm a wolf. But you're pregnant.
I just wish I knew with what.
I'm sorry, I'm new to this. I'm not used to just meeting people who understand. And how did you know what I was? I mean, I'm standing right next to you, pregnant and a werewolf, and I can't smell you.
Yeah, I've been one longer. Normally, I wouldn't come up to you, but I got a hit of fear, distress, maybe.
Yep, that's me in a nutshell.
I'm sorry this happened to you.
I hate that thing for what it did to me. So how's it possible for me to be grateful, too?
How do you mean?
My husband and I had this great life. We just had this one giant hole we couldn't conceive. Lousy at making babies.
How long had you been trying?
5 years. IUI, IVF, shots in my ass, adoption agencies. Just 1 month of heartbreak after another. And then we went glamping in the Berkshires for his birthday, and that thing got us. It's a miracle we survived.
Your husband, he's one too?
Yeah. Andrew. After the first turn, I told him I never wanted to go through that kind of pain again. I'd rather die than go through it. And then this happened. That was 3 months ago.
This is you at 3 months.
I know. It's more like 10 months, but every turn, I don't know how it survives. But we do.
Have you seen a doctor?
No, not since the first turn. I'm afraid of what they'll find.
My wife is a nurse. So let's go to the hospital. Start with an ultrasound. See what you're having.
Are we talking gender or species?
Oh!
Hi.
Hi.
You have keys in your hand like you're leaving.
I do, but... Oh, you know what? I completely forgot. I was gonna call you to reschedule.
I ditched a faculty meeting to plan this vacation.
I know, I'm sorry. Work called and it's crazy. It's an all-hands kind of thing.
I just got off the phone with Nora. She says it's a ghost town.
It's because it's a different wing. So...
Look, I already put in for these 2 weeks off. I need to book something. My clicker finger, it's getting itchy.
Mine too, seriously. And I am so sorry for being an idiot. But sometime very soon, we are going to sit down. And we are going to have maps and brochures and thumbtacks.
I don't need thumbtacks. I need some reservations.
And we will make them, I promise.
That's what you said when we made this plan.
Have I ever told you how amazing you are? You are so beautiful.
I hate you.
Anything new on the home front?
I moved.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Makes sense. Fresh start. Where to?
Well, somewhere I didn't find parts of Nick every time I watered the plants.
Sorry. He was a really great guy.
Yeah, he was. Until he wasn't.
What about the neighbors? New neighbors? Anyone nice? Single?
How about we just stick to your little Nancy Drew project, okay?
Did you find something?
Well, city records say that your house was owned by Carl and Joy Benson in the 70s.
Okay. Did they have a daughter?
Do you think it tells me that? When you saw her ghost, did you ask her what happened to her?
I haven't actually seen her ghost.
Well, I thought you said she was killed in the 70s.
Yeah, I think that she was killed, but when I saw her, she was still alive.
Well, but how did you see someone living in the 70s?
Because I get sort of unhooked sometimes in time. It's only when I do spells, though. From that witch, actually, the one that brought me back from the dead.
I can't believe I said yes to this. Oh, they did have a daughter.
That's Little Smokey.
That's the worst hippie name I've ever heard.
No, I just saw her peddling party snacks once. But not important.
Carl and Joy Benson with daughter Beatrice on Mayford Street wait for the 4th of July parade.
Beatrice. What happened to her?
Okay, a couple of Beatrice Bensons come up, and there's nothing about cults or murder or kidnapping.
Okay, we have to find out what happened to her. Her poor parents.
County records say that when they sold the house, the Bensons bought a home in Brookline. We're going to Brookline, aren't we?
They're late.
She's got a lot on her mind. You having second thoughts?
It's a horrible idea.
Just give her a chance. I think you'll actually like her.
But do we really want to be doing more wolf outreach? Everything that happened with Connor, Bryn, Aaron.
When I first saw Caroline, I thought of you when you got pregnant. Lucky isn't the right word to describe a miscarriage, but that was
No,
the first word that came to mind.
it's the right word. The prize for surviving this pregnancy is passing the curse on to your kids. We dodged the bullet that hit them.
Hi.
Hi. You must be Nora. Thank you so much for doing this.
Why are we sneaking in the back way? No, we're not sneaking in. We're just, last time I was here, I assaulted somebody, so.
Hi.
Can I come in?
That depends. What's the plan for that stake in your coat?
You have a very good eye.
Well, you don't survive as long as we have without it.
What's the real reason you came back to Boston?
I told you I was nostalgic.
I saw videos of the blood den, of what you did.
Aiden, I didn't want to have to explain things to you like this.
Well, brunch is gonna have to wait.
I came back to Boston for the same reason I do anything. To kill vampires before they kill people.
Does that include me?
Doesn't have to. Not if you help me. If anybody gets what I'm doing, I thought it would be you.
Hey, just because I don't go to blood dens doesn't mean that I would murder people who do.
They're junkies. The only difference is when they slip, people die.
Yeah, so we try to help them not to slip. We give them things like blood dens because they have a right to live.
But not to kill.
But you do.
Oh, well, they took the best part of us, didn't they? What was human? The ones I dusted were weak-willed bottom feeders. If I didn't stop them, there would be some other couple, some other family, just like you and I, that they will destroy.
That was 200 years ago.
Oh, no, that's tonight, or tomorrow, or a century from now, and it'll never end.
Susanna, you're killing people. You're not just killing them, you're wiping them from existence, and all because they drink blood. Now, I saw the way that you fought, and there is no way you could have pulled that off without drinking.
You're right. I do. 70 milliliters a day. That's just one heartbeat's worth of blood. I'm not groggy, I'm not jittery. It's the perfect amount.
Yes, that's what I aspire to, sure, but that's not. No, that's not possible.
Maybe you should try it.
I feel like you're trying to sell me a juicer. Susanna, you understand what we are. And you know the hunger, and it ain't like cutting carbs. What, you never slip?
No, if I did, I'd be just like them.
Well, what about me? Because I've slipped. And if I'm honest about it, I probably will again.
Maybe. Maybe I have a little bit more faith in you to get it right. I'm the only thing alive that knows the best part of you, the human part. And you miss it, as I've seen how you live. We were married. We shared the same values then, and maybe still now. Which is why we should work together.
Susanna, the ones that are running Boston are different. Aside from the live stuff, there was bagged blood at that den. There's a truce between us and the wolves. Now, I don't know all these vampires personally, but don't you think we ought to give them a chance to prove themselves?
Well, a quarter can't land on its side, can it, Aiden? So it's up to you. Simple, it's them or it's me.
If they don't get here soon, I'm out of here.
It's been like 2 hours.
You're a ghost. You don't get hungry or need pee breaks.
Can we listen to some music? What do you have on that thing? Anything that doesn't make me want to bathe with a toaster?
Saved by the Bensons?
My God, her poor parents. Can you imagine, like, never seeing your daughter?
Hi!
Oh my God, she's like a little Smokey clone.
I'm with the Historical Preservation Society.
Where'd that come from?
Do Carl and Joy Benson live here?
No.
Did they move or?
They died.
Just wrecked.
Well, they had a daughter named Beatrice who
Died 40 years ago.
Mom, somebody's looking for you!
Okay, so we do a week in the Canadian Rockies and then a week here?
Yeah, okay.
Or would you rather a road trip? Not 100% sure what the Natchez Trace is, but hey, I'd love to say I drove it.
Okay, let's do that then.
I'm sorry, I'm acting like this is all my trip, but you're burning 2 weeks of vacation time too.
It's not exactly a sacrifice. I mean, check it out. Right?
All right, so where do you want to go? I mean, is there some place you visited as a kid that you want to see again?
Didn't really travel much as a kid. Well, I mean, look, okay, we went to the Cape every summer. We stayed at a terrible motel in Barnstable. It was...
I love Barnstable. What was the terrible motel?
It was, you know what? It was actually, no, it was Hyannis. Now that I think about it. What?
Trying to get an answer out of you about your past is like playing whack-a-mole.
Look, it was a long time ago. I'm sorry, I forget.
No, that's the thing. Because anything that has to do with, 200 years ago, you are a Wikipedia entry. But then I asked you about last summer, and you're memento. I mean, look, you're lucky I trust you. Otherwise, I might think you're a sociopath. What the hell are you doing here?
I just want to talk to you.
No! 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 Get off of me! You're calm. You're happy.
Do you think that
It worked. Look, I know I've been pushing this trip hard. I thought we were there. I mean, maybe we're not.
Whoa, wait a second. No. We're there. We are so there. It is not that.
Well, it's something. I really want to do this, but I'm not gonna beg. So you need to decide whether you're in or out.
Which one of you is the ultrasound tech?
I subbed a week in labor and delivery.
What, are you kidding me? We're not even supposed to be here. You don't even know what you're doing?
Hey, it's an ultrasound, all right? You squirt a little gel, you do a little wandy-wand, and you look at the screen.
And they're risking a lot more than we are by being here. She's a nurse. She's got this.
Do you want to hand me the thingy?
You mean the transducer?
We know what it is.
Honey,
Ah! Is she okay?
Just point that away from me.
Okay, this is gonna feel a little bit cold. Okay.
It is so fast.
It's totally normal for a fetus.
How come it's beating so much faster?
I think I see a spine.
Of what?
I'm trying to get a better look.
Oh!
You're hurting her!
No, keep going. I need to know.
All right, stop your wife or I will.
I think I've got something.
Oh my God, are those nails?
I don't know what the hell you are, but you stay away from us.
Sorry.
What a nightmare.
So you remember that?
I tried to forget, but I mean, look at those pants. I don't know what my parents were thinking.
So that's definitely you in the photo with your parents.
For the third time, yes.
All right, I get it. Moving on.
I think a neighbor snapped this and sent it into the newspaper. I was famous for a week.
Would you say you had a normal childhood?
Why do you ask?
Because someone tried human sacrificing you?
I mean, it just seems like an odd question from the Preservation Society.
It does, though, doesn't it?
We're doing an oral history of the neighborhood. Stories about that time. Any big events, crimes, anything come to mind?
You are a scary good liar.
Someone stole my bike once.
She's suppressing something. Come on, dig deep. Come on.
I think I've taken up enough of your time.
What? No, you haven't.
So I should get going.
Okay. I hope you got what you needed.
Yep.
Hey.
Hey.
Let me guess, your husband's out on a jog?
Surprise! I'll let him know you're looking for him, though.
Well, actually, I'm looking for you.
Woo, what's up?
Well, first, I just wanted to say thank you for not treating Kenny like a pariah.
Seeing him look so much better gave me hope for Josh, you know?
So how's he doing? What's he up to?
Well, he's running things out of Bishop's old funeral home.
Maybe we don't tell Josh that part.
Yeah, deal. Listen, I had a favor to ask you. Kat has invited me on a vacation for 2 weeks.
That's great, isn't it?
It can be tricky.
Like emotionally tricky?
More like Karen feeding of your vampire tricky. I mean, like I can't take bagged blood through security and pretending to eat and faking human for that long. It's just exhausting. And then there are places like the Bahamas that I just can't go.
Too much sunlight.
I murdered the prime minister once. Bahamians have really long memories.
So if you can't bring blood, then who do you get it from? Not Kat.
Oh, God, no. No, drunk college students or drunk businessmen. Drunks.
So what do you need from me?
Come on. I need you to memorize this.
What is this? So you're like a super low-rent Jason Bourne.
Every few decades, we have to reinvent ourselves, and this is me. So,
Write an autobiography? Adorbs! Look, you even drew a little family tree. So what do you need from me?
well, if you could just be off book with this stuff in a couple of weeks, that would be great.
So your first instinct when you meet someone you like is to lie to them and then try and rope other people into that lie?
Works really well.
But why do I have to learn all this when you're the one that's going on vacation with her?
Because, Nora, because I want this 2 weeks to
Go on.
be the beginning of me and Kat spending a lot more time together.
You're getting really serious about her, aren't you?
It's been a few decades since I've met anyone like her.
Okay. I'll do it.
You will?
But I know how dangerous your world is. Keep her safe from it.
I will.
Oh, and one other condition.
Yeah.
Your nickname from high school is now Chuggy.
Well, she's hiding something.
Like what?
I don't know. That's why we keep asking questions instead of leaving.
You don't have to ask the questions, which means you don't sit there while they stare at you like you're a crazy person.
So a cult kills a little girl, and you're okay with that?
If they killed a little girl, then who was she? I said I would help you find Beatrice. I did. If you want to go back and haunt her, I can't stop you. But I lived up to my part of the deal. Live up to yours. Let it go.
Zoe. Little Smokey Jr. is staring at us.
Okay. That was kind of creepy.
And she's back in.
No.
She's back.
No, I'm not. Can you blame her for staring? Some weird lady shows up at her mom's house and asks a bunch of questions about her dead grandparents. I'd keep an eye on me, too.
Well, they're not telling us everything.
That's because normal people don't tell everybody everything. You're the exception here, Sally, not her.
Gentlemen, is your word? Kenny? Listen closely. I know who she is. I know where to find her.
So, fine. I mean, I didn't see the knife actually pierce through her heart, but I know it did. They killed her. She's dead. I know that. Are you even listening to me?
Yes, knife, little smoky, Satanists.
Well, I'm not 100% sure they were Satanists, but they were definitely culty.
Okay, can you just explain to me this quantum thing again, all right? Are you sure you're not just having really vivid dreams?
No, listen, Josh, if I could explain this to you more clearly, I would. All I know is that when I do the stuff,
You can say magic, I'm with you.
it opens a wormhole. I don't know. And I'm there. And then I'm not. And I'm there, and I'm back, and I'm not. I don't know. Do you think I'm crazy?
No. In what universe of our shared existence would I call you crazy? But there is one tiny hiccup with what you're saying, and that's that you've met Beatrice, all grown up, with a kid of her own.
Yeah, well, the Beatrice thing isn't the only weird thing. Zoe was also acting weird.
Yeah, but she's Zoe. She's weird.
No, but it was a different kind of weird. Like, it's like Zoe's hiding something now. You expecting somebody?
No.
Her water broke.
We didn't know where else to go.
Oh, my God. Nora!
You got about 5 minutes to get out of town.
Andrew's bringing her upstairs. I guess this is gonna be the delivery room.
Yeah, should I put down plastic or?
She's giving birth, Josh, not getting whacked.
Yes, I know, but there's fluids. There's Oh God. Best case scenario, we have a nice little home delivery of something. Mom and baby make it, but how often do we get best case, you know? Should we save this?
What do we do now?
Time the contractions. Get all the hand sanitizer, hot water, and towels you can find.
What if there's complications?
So deal with them as they come.
Okay, that is not an answer.
Look, you came here, all right? We just gotta go with the flow.
What if it's a breach? What if she needs blood? We need a plan.
Honey, I love you. But you're not helping. Let me get in here.
What did you tell them?
Made up a story about how you're out of town muscle hired to hit blood dens.
I believe you chose them over me. They're infants. They're just building a new city over the ruins of the old one.
Besides, when you want to win, I don't even want to play.
Then why warn me at all?
Because I loved you once. More than anything.
Now you love someone else. Woman from the party? Kat?
Excuse me, what did you just say to me? You better leave her alone.
Oh, I'm not the one she needs to be worried about, dear. You are. I tried living the human life, too. I tried it 100 years before it was even a glimmer in your blacked out eyes. And it never works. The end is always the same. You want to turn them, or they want to be turned, or you kill them.
Susanna, you got me. What do you want me to say? If you really want to know what I'm after, I just want to know what it's like to have 5 years, 10 of a real life.
But it's not real. It's never real. Tragedy finds us. If you really love this girl, the best thing you can do is break up with her. Now.
Hey, so I've just been replaying this whole thing.
Of course you have.
I just feel like you've been really cagey since I came back, and that's cool, but...
Hi, Lori. Hey. Listen, I need to stay late, but I'll be quiet when I come to bed.
Hold the phone.
Love you.
Yeah. Huh. And it all becomes clear. Gotta say, though, I'm a little offended you thought I'd judge you because you were a lesbian.
First of all, I don't know what I am. Probably a bit telling that the only boyfriend I ever had couldn't actually touch me.
Yeah, no, we don't need to put a label on anything. I'm just glad that we cleared the air. Tell me about Lori. Tell me about Lori. Tell me about Lori.
No, Sally. I didn't tell you about Lori because I care if you think I'm a lesbian. I did it because you ruin everything you touch.
What?
You obsess over things and you can't let them go. Now when I get all wound up about something, I say, don't Sally this up.
You use my name as a verb? I was just trying to help, Zoe.
That's the lie you tell yourself every time. But you possessed bodies even though you knew it was wrong. You shredded ghosts. Because you couldn't accept yourself. You sent Nick to limbo, and then you brought him back as a zombie. Now you're gonna do the same with this little smoky girl.
Nobody knows I messed up more than I do. I've had a lot of time and multiple dimensions to think about my guilt. Do you think I like coming here and being scorned by you? I really don't. I came here because I know that I'm onto something, and you do too, or else you wouldn't have helped me.
Sally, you don't get it. I didn't find Beatrice to help you. I did it to protect them from you.
I know I sound like an abused wife, but my husband means well.
I'm sure he does.
It wasn't like that before the attack. I mean, less like that. It changes everyone. I just hope not so much that you lose them. I just can't believe how fast this is happening.
I know, but we're almost there.
Okay. I spent so much time worrying in the last 5 years about infertility, Down syndrome, pooping myself during delivery. Wolf baby didn't exactly make the list. Just keep breathing. Okay.
This is crazy. I'm gonna go help him out.
Oh, yeah, because the only thing that's gonna make a werewolf birth better is a vampire showing up.
Look, I know that what Zoe said to you rattled you, but forget about it. It's just her opinion.
Well, what if Zoe was right? Do I really screw everything up?
Well, not everything. Not anything.
That's a lie.
Hey, you do the best you can with what you know. You and me and Josh and Nora. There ain't no guidebook to this kind of thing. We're making it up as we go.
And what about when I do screw up?
Well, then you try to make it right. That's what you always do.
I really feel bad about that little girl. But if she's grown up to have this, like, perfectly boring life, then I don't want to mess with that.
Well, maybe you let this one go then.
Would you?
I can't answer that for you. But I've stored up centuries of regret. And the one thing I can say is all that you can do, all we can ever do, is try to make it right next time.
You never met anyone who hated camping as much as my wife, but it was my birthday, so she surprised me.
This isn't your fault.
Well, a bunch of us got turned that night, and there was this woman in the next campsite. Heather.
Is she a friend?
Not before I got to know her in the hospital, and then after. I heard she died last month.
How?
She went home to her husband. She didn't tell him that she had changed. She got pregnant, and she died in early labor. And so did whatever it was.
That's not you. You're both wolves. I know this sounds crazy, but that's a plus. I mean, the purebreds can make it. I've met them.
Well, what are they like?
They're charismatic, attractive, and total D-bags. But that's on the parents.
So what are you?
I need you in here, guys! Doing great. More towels, more towels. We're almost there, okay?
Please, no, I can't lose her.
Caroline, stay with me, okay? Just one more push. One more big push, okay? On 3. Ready? Okay. 1, 2, 3, push! That's it. That's it. That's it. You did it.
You did it, honey. You did it. What is it?
It's a girl. Give her to me.
She's perfect. Thank you.
I thought we were gonna lose her.
And the kid. They may be stuck with Andrew.
You know, he might not be that bad a guy after all.
What if the hard part's just starting for them?
No, thank God we don't have to worry about that.
And who knows if the kid even stays human. One night you've got a baby girl. Next night, Cujo.
Yeah, when she gets older, you can teach her how to ride a bike. And I'd teach her not to chase cars.
Breastfeeding that thing? Nice knowing you, nipples.
It's a cute baby, though.
Yeah. She is, isn't she? So what couldn't wait?
I want to travel with you everywhere. But I can't.
That's what I was afraid of.
Not until you know me. Have a seat. I have been lying to you since the day that we met. Okay, no surprise there. All right, let me start over. I didn't travel to the Cape when I was a kid. We didn't travel anywhere. No one ever left Corus until the war came, and my regiment went off to fight the British.
British. As in the redcoats are coming British.
Yeah, those guys.
Okay.
I know historical events really, really well. That's because I lived them. And events from my childhood, they're so sketchy because I haven't been a child since the 1760s. All right, it's not making sense. It's not making sense, not making logical sense, but listen. You've been thinking it. Something is off. Every time that I have made a bad excuse, or every time that I haven't been there for you or made you question yourself. Now, I didn't want that for you, Kat. You deserve the truth. I have been alive for over 200 years because I am a vampire.
You tell me that you're Dracula.
I'm telling you the truth.
I have a house full of wolves.
Explain to me how you live with this one.
How much blood have you had tonight?
I don't know, Mom. A ton?
Hey, you don't!
I am the devil.
Being Human. All new next Monday at 9, only on Sci-Fi.